Beautiful Alphond Center down here in Waterville. The crowd gets going, continues to fill in. Remember, back-to-back games coming up here, semifinals, and we are underway. Presque dumps it in deep, and going in after it is Letourneau. Comes back to the blue line and clears the zone. Letourneau will backhand it back in, and back to get it there is Cam Henderson and Noah Dankos, the two. Now, across ice pass. Picked up there nicely by Presque. That's cross. In deep it goes. Leland is on it. Wants to turn. Shoot. Does. And it's stopped. Hale with a follow-up shot was stopped. And that was the best chance early on here for the Broncos. Doesn't get very far with it, though. And now they are trying to change that D unit for Hampden. And finally, Cross gets it. Up ahead, Economy gains the zone, backhands the puck. It's deflected by a Presque player, but away from the goal and back to center ice. We'll have a little bit of time off in between games. All right, shot on by Hampden, and that's Economy. Goes well wide of the net. Now behind the net it goes. Delahanty is on it. Now it's going to be Vickery. Back to the point. Shot on. Loose. Backhand shot. That's by Economy. He can't get that to go. It ends up back at the point. Kept in by Henderson, but not for long. Here comes DeMerchant. 1-on-2. The shot is going to be wide by Letourneau. 2-on-1, I should say, on the break. And the Letourneau shot went high and wide. And Charlie does a good job not to touch the puck. And that'll do it here in the first period of play. Well. How about that for your entertainment value here after one period of play? Our scoreboard, of course, brought to you by Coastal Auto Parts, your local Napa Auto Parts dealer, owned and operated. And there's a shot on and a score right off the opening faceoff. And it is going to be Connor DeMerchant. How about that? 5 seconds into the second period, DeMerchant picks up his 21st goal of the year and his 57th point of the year. And now shot on, never reaches the goalie, batted down to the other end, but it's going to be waved off icing, forcing the issue. Shot, score! How about that? Jonah Roy scores at 14:06. A beautiful play by his line mate, Colby Bonville. Backhanded it in front, and Roy did not miss. And just like that, it's 2-0 Presque. They've got a 2-0 lead. And trying to force the issue again, Carlisle loses the puck at center ice, but it's quickly regained. And in breaks DeMerchant, right on goalie Ryan, who will stick it to the corner. And now the Broncos will try to break out. Intercepted Carlisle. Back in 2-on-2. Snapper, score! Colby Carlisle with a wrister. And it's 3-0 Presque. And that comes a little over a minute from the second goal. And some pretty good chances for the Wildcats, but they did not score. 32 seconds left in the second period. 3-0 Presque leads. Face-off win for the Broncos, but they can't keep it in the zone. Hampden will dump it in. Henderson does around the dasher, but on it first is Presque. Now it's Cross. Trying to get it to Leland. He loses sight of the puck, and a defenseman for the Wildcats will clear it to center ice. On it now is Letourneau. Gains the blue line, drives in, and he's down, stays with it, and Carlisle shoots it wide as the period comes to an end. I think Gage Letourneau He's looking at the official saying, hey, trip me up. Flips it up on the glass, gets it out the zone, and who's going to get to it first? Hampden is there, shot on, score. Caleb Hale flicked the wrister high and beat Poitras, and it comes at the 11:32 mark of the third period, and there is life for the Hampden Broncos early in the third period. And he flipped it high and wide. Back on it now, Hampden racing in hard. The shot never gets to the goal, rubbed out of the play by the Presque defense, and back to center ice. And maybe this will start a break here for Bonneville, but he's taken out of the play as well. And Hampden on the attack. Hale dumps it in, but loses possession. Now they regain it. Leland behind the net, but it's 2-on-1. Two Presque players take it away. And the puck flipped up. Quinn DeMerchant recovered by Hampden. Shot on, save. Second shot saved by Poitras. And it's cleared down to the other end of the ice. Time is running down on the Broncos. Presque leading by 2. And Henderson fires a shot wide. Saved in by Cross. It goes deep. He chases down. That's Leland trying to turn the corner. Presque won't let him. He goes down to the ice, and the play goes to the corner, and we're inside of a minute to play in the game. The puck ends out at neutral ice, and it's fired in, and it's going to be a delayed offside. 18 seconds left on the penalty. 43 seconds left in the game. Here's a steal. Roy, empty net. He scores. How about Jonah Roy, the sophomore, with a steal and puts it in the empty net. His second goal of the night. By the way, Ryan back in goal for Hampden. Just 10 seconds to play in the game. Presque can smell a regional final. The puck goes loose, and this one is over. Look at them celebrate around their goalie, Brandon Poitras. The Wildcats will play at Alfond Arena in Orono next Wednesday night.